This is day 2 for the E at home workout program for week 5. So just like last week, we're gonna do the SLDLs and the eccentric. Again, eccentric is on the way down. It's that lengthening of your hamstring. So I'm gonna demonstrate on my left leg. Again, we're gonna do this with a gallon this week. If you need support, whatever is the working leg, have the support in that hand. So in this case, with my left leg being the working hand, support would be in my left hand. But I'm gonna demonstrate without support. So, as we're doing it, our working leg, we're gonna have soft knee, which means just a little bit of bend. This hand, or my right hand, the non-working leg, is gonna be holding the gallon, or you can hold 2 gallons. So you're gonna pull it back just like you would with a farmer's carry or a suitcase carry. Squeeze your abs. This leg is gonna go back, and we're gonna keep our ankle, our knee, our hip, and our shoulder all in one line. Our abs gonna be engaged, and the leg that's our working leg, that glute is gonna be turned on. Go down for 1, 2, and 3, and then come back up nice and easy. One thing that I'm gonna give you this week to work on, a lot of people will open up at our hips, right? With this, we wanna keep our hips very nice and stable. Unlike golf and tennis and everything else that you want your hips to follow through, with this, we wanna keep control over our hips. So, hips nice and pointed down to the ground, and come back up. Another thing to think about, this leg as it goes back, the reason we do those bird dogs in our warm-up is because it teaches our glute to be turned on to keep our leg up as opposed to our low back. If we're keeping our abs turned on, we need to use our glute to keep that leg stable and following the rest of our torso. So, second exercise in the A grouping is eccentric push-ups. I'm gonna demonstrate it on the chair. So for the push-ups, again, I've been having a couple of questions about push-ups hurting the front of the shoulders. So I'm gonna focus on that a little bit more today. And also you can use the wall or a higher chair to make those push-ups a little bit easier on the shoulders so you can get the full range of motion, because that's the most important part, is the full range of motion. Even if it's up against the wall, just getting that motion in is the most important part. So, again, doing it on a chair, we're gonna set our shoulders back. So a lot of us, we kind of sit right here, and you're gonna feel a lot of tension in the front of your shoulder. That's not where you wanna feel it. What you wanna do is kind of set your shoulders in place. See how my shoulder blades kind of fall back? And almost think about pinching that grape in between your shoulder blades before you even go down. So just preparing yourself to do that position. So, setting our shoulders, and then we're going to slowly drop our arms down, pinching our shoulder blades even more together, and then come up. And I'm gonna show it from the back so you can see what my shoulders look like. As well, when you go down, a lot of people have the tendency to have our elbows go out. Let's keep those really nice and close to our body, almost like they're scraping, because that's gonna be a better position, A, for the shoulders, and also the biggest thing is it engages your lats, so it helps your back muscles stabilize the shoulder joint. They're not gonna be working as much, but they're gonna be stabilizing it. Again, taking the tension off from the front of our shoulders or our delts. So from the back, focusing on my shoulders, you can watch them set into place, and then pinch together as I go down. So try to mimic that, and again, they're eccentric, so they're going slow on the way down, so you can really focus. The third exercise is a stop-start suitcase carry. So again, suitcase carry is just one hand. Pull that shoulder back, squeeze your abs, squeeze your butt. You're going to take 1, 2, 3 steps forward, 1 step back for 50 feet, and then change hands. In the B grouping, these are 2 totally new exercises. So the first one is a mountain climber. So a mountain climber is basically just a high plank, and then you're going to bring the opposite leg, the opposite knee, to try to touch the opposite elbow. So my left knee is trying to touch my right elbow, right knee is trying to touch my left elbow. So get in that push-up position, that high plank position, wrists directly under our shoulders, abs nice and tight. Bring that knee up, bring that knee up, and you can go pretty fast with it too. Second exercise is Superman. Basically all this is, think of this as a bird dog without being in the quadruped position. You're just gonna be completely on your belly. Again, we're really focusing on our glutes to lift up our legs off the ground, and then our shoulders to be set back to lift our arms up off the ground. So we're gonna be on our stomach, our head's gonna be facing the mat, our thumbs are gonna be pointing in the air like we're giving 2 thumbs up, and then you're going to lift your legs just by squeezing your butt. So lift your legs by squeezing your butt, lift your arms, pinching that grape between your shoulder blades, and relax. Squeeze everything and relax. So that's a Superman. That's day 2. Swipe forward day 3.